Yesterday was an amazing day because the stock market crashed. This recession, the roaring 20s is here. The roaring 20s is here. For those of you who don't know, uh, 2 days ago, a day ago now, the stock market, Wall Street crashed. Like, totally tanked. All the major like big stock market stocks just took a fucking nosedive, dude, straight into the ground, right? And it was crazy. The way that I found out about it was ironically going to a bank. That was the way that I found out about it. And I was like, oh, okay, the stock market crashed. That's kind of like what happened a few months ago. And I go home and I look at it and I'm like, oh, it didn't just crash. It fucking crashed and burned. And personally, I think it's really funny because I don't care about stocks. I don't care about the stock market and investing and all that shit. I think it's some of the worst shit that has ever been invented by humanity. I think that Wall Street is filled with nothing but money hungry, jabbering idiots to ever roam the face of the earth. Um, Now I've thought about investing before, purely to make money, but then I realized that's kind of shitty. Um, and it just it it sucks. It's stupid. It really is. Um, and honestly, anyone that lost money, this is gonna sound really mean, serves you right. You should have done something way better than invest in the stock market, something that is notorious for bubbling and bursting, right? And like every 20 years, it ends up busting and fucking exploding and tanking, right? And then it needs to be bailed out by the government. Like, it is not a prime way to spend your money. Um, but you can clearly tell that this is going to be the start of even more of this recession. Inflation is getting worse and worse. Price gouging is getting worse and worse. The job market is getting worse and fucking worse. Everyone says that they're hiring, but nobody's actually hiring. Um, like things are getting so expensive to where $100 is basically like what $15 used to be in 2007, right? It is genuinely it it sounds funny, but it is frightening, right? And there's really nothing that can be done about it because right now it's just all going to shit. The only way for this to get better is to like do something, right? Like not the government, but like you as an individual do something. Like just if you can't afford shit, just go ask a neighbor, see if anyone can lend you something, right? Offer up a bit of labor or whatever, right? Like something that is more beneficial to like your community than just going and working at a menial 9 to 5 or service job, right? Um, because honestly, that's going to be the only way that uh, this recession is going to be any. Alexa, shut the fuck up. Um, sorry, I had that set for to record this exact video. Um, yeah, it is. It's just going to get worse and worse. And as much as I say that the Roaring 20s is going to be coming back, it genuinely might actually be worse than the Great Depression. I mean, at least we'll have liquor to be able to drown out the sorrows. Because, man, oh man, wow. Stock market crashed, gas prices are skyrocketing, and now we're in one of the most tumultuous times in American history with one of the most important but also interesting election cycles in modern American history. It's it is just going to keep getting more and more interesting. We've got another 6 years of these 20s, right? Of the 2020s. And so far, more stuff has happened in this short amount of time than in the actual roaring 20s. And who knows, maybe by the 2040s, World War III, baby! World War III. You know, the most anticipated sequel in all of history. Maybe Germany might come back. And instead of being the villain, they'll be the anti-hero. No, they won't. They're just gonna be the same fucking racist pieces of shit that they were back then. Yeah. I don't know what else to say, dude. Stock market crashed. It was really funny. If you lost money in the stock markets, sorry, I guess. Should have thought of something better than to invest in major corporations that are constantly booming and busting. Other than that, I don't know what else to say. The world's going to shit. Click.